Hi everyone, Tom here with a quick news update. The Nintendo Gigaleak from last year has resurfaced with new details. Before continuing, I'll caution though that this is all technically unverified. In the leak there have been images of early prototypes of the Wii Remote. Now we won't show you the images due to the leaked nature of them from emails. Instead I'll be describing them, but we'll link to them below with an article from Kotaku and from @LomTV on Twitter if you want to take a look. Now some of these earliest Wii Remote designs were green instead of white. At the top, the power button was a rectangle, and the D-pads had 2 dots for each direction instead of lines. Some of these early green models had the D-pad down where the 1, 2 buttons are, and in their place a larger A button with a directional ring of buttons around it. 2 of these versions had small L and R buttons on either side of what is now the A button, and the A button was the B button back then. Lower down, the plus, minus, and home buttons didn't have their icons yet, and instead relied on Japanese characters below them. For these home buttons, various versions had dots either in white and green, yellow and red. After that, the 1 and 2 buttons weren't 1 and 2, but X and Y. And finally, the player number LEDs were a little bit lower down at the very bottom of the Wii Remote. Moving on to some of the later models shown that more closely resembled the Wii Remote we know and love, the minus button was a back arrow, and the plus was a pause button, or also left and right arrows in different versions. And with that, another fascinating look at the different iterations the Nintendo Wii went through. And there's more from the Gigaleak, as a potential list of games from Nintendo in early 2006 was also revealed, including Mario Dance Dance Revolution 2, and also a Metroid in the works by Intelligent Systems. Could this have been the second attempt at making Metroid Dread, as mentioned by Sakamoto during E3 this year? This might make sense, as Intelligent Systems also helped with the original Metroid and Super Metroid. And there you have it for some of the recent Gigaleak findings. Would you want to see unreleased versions of Nintendo hardware and software in their upcoming museum? If you had a chance to turn back time and change something on the Wii Remote, what would you do? Let us know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned to GameXplain for the latest on Nintendo news, and possibly more on the Gigaleak.